Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing another Will I Buy It video. This is the weekly series on my channel wherein every single Sunday we sit down together and we talk about this past week's newest makeup releases and whether or not we want them and why. This video series was inspired by Samantha March. She has created she originally created the series on her channel, and of course I'll put her information down below. I would highly suggest giving her channel a little bit of a peek, but without further ado, let's just get into this video because, my friends, we have some things to rant about. So, Anastasia Beverly Hills, oh my goodness, they're launching another Norvina palette. This is the Norvina Volume 2 palette. And yes, they launched the Norvina Volume 1 palette literally 3 weeks ago. And now they're launching the Volume 2. And this is pretty much a picture of the palette, and you can see a lot of the colors in here, and I just want to say this looks like such a boring makeup release. I don't know what Anastasia Beverly Hills is doing, because I feel like they used to be known for like the really curated, really like finely tuned palettes and launches, but now it seems that they're coming out with more new stuff all the time. And don't get me wrong, I own a few large palettes, but releasing two large palettes so quickly back to back, especially when this palette right here is literally a rainbow palette, it makes no sense to me, because this palette is supposed to have that blue theme. All the marketing, all the campaign for this palette is blue, and yet it is a rainbow palette. I do not get their thought process when creating this. It would have been nicer to maybe have a palette with some like deep blue, some brighter blues, different tones of blue, maybe with a little bit of like yellow or green thrown in, or even purple. But like, this is so overwhelming. This is just too much. So I don't know what's going on with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Don't get me wrong, some of the colors in this palette do look quite nice, and I really like how they included so many greens in here, but I just feel like with the addition of so many of the other colors, most notably the pink, it just looks like a palette that's a little bit overwhelming, and I'm not quite sure what the intended color story was for this palette, because it just seems a little bit haphazard. There seems to be like no cohesive color story in sight with this palette, and I don't really get that. But they are also launching 10 different glitters that Norvina created especially for this newest Pro Pigment palette. So these are the different glitters, and I will say that I kind of like all the glitters. But then again, I'm a glitter person. I mean, I'm even like wearing some glitter on my eyelids today. By the way, this look will be up on my Instagram. I will be doing like an IGTV tutorial on this look right here. I'm not sure when it will be up though, but it is coming, so you will know exactly what I'm wearing and how I created this look if you're interested in seeing it. But yeah, I love glitter. Like, it's so fun for me. I will say that the Anastasia Beverly Hills glitters, in my opinion, they're a little bit expensive for what they are. They are $15 a pop. That is like, Lemonhead prices their glitters at like $20, give or take, but their glitters that come in that pot, and they have this gel formula that's very unique, and it works pretty well. These glitters are loose glitters, and yes, some of these are absolutely beautiful, but with all things being said, these are loose glitters priced at like $15 each. That's a little bit much in my opinion. But moving on, let's talk about Stila. So they are launching some holiday stuff. I know, it's September and we are seeing holiday launches. I mean, consumerism, we love her. That was sarcasm. Anyway, Stila is basically launching the highest realm Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow set for $25. That will include a few limited edition shades, and then they will also be launching a Kiss the Stars All Day liquid lipstick set for $20, and then the Fourth Dimension liquid eyeshadow set for $49. Additionally, they have a Blue Realm velvet eyeshadow palette for $30 that will have 6 shades in it. If you are willing to try, or if you're interested in trying the Stila liquid glitter and glow like liquid eyeshadows, Sorry, literally cannot think, like, ever. But if you're interested in trying those shadows, I would say a great time to get your hands on them would be around the holidays, because that's when they launch like the smaller sizes of those shadows. And see, my issue with the Stila glitter and glow liquid eyeshadows is that they dry out rather quickly, and once they dry out, there is nothing you can do to make those liquid eyeshadows work. There's nothing. So my thought process is, if you're going to get these liquid eyeshadows, I don't think you're going to use them all up that quickly, so it's better to get a mini size. So these do appear to be minis. And they do come at a discounted rate, so that is pretty good in my personal opinion. That is a good deal. Colorpop is launching a lilac collection. Now, the crowning glory of this collection is actually their brand new monochromatic palette, which is going to be the Lilac You A Lot palette. This is going to retail for $12, the same price as their other monochromatic 9-pan palettes. I really do like this palette a great deal more than their original purple palette, and I understand a lot of people were really raving about that purple palette. I have not tried it. I have been on my no buy for a long time now, it seems, but I will say that I like this palette a lot. It looks super cool. It has like a lot of like interesting duochromes in there. I mean, I'm a glitter girl and I'm also a duochrome girl. Clearly. Sorry, I'm so out of focus right now. But yeah, like I love like the glittery duochromes. I love like having that fun stuff. I will say, speaking of glitter, I'm so glad that Colourpop apparently took the wishes of their customers into consideration, and evidently they have decided to forego that pressed glitter that they were including in so many different palettes that they were launching lately. I don't know why they're doing that. I guess it was to promote their pressed glitter formula. My personal opinion is, if you say that a glitter is not eye safe, there is no way it should be going into a palette that is meant for use on the eyes. So I'm very glad that they decided to not include pressed glitters in this palette. Very glad about that. I mean, you guys know I love glitters, but so long as they're eye safe. And honestly, whenever it comes to an eyeshadow palette, like right now, I look at eyeshadow palettes, and if I want a glitter, I can get it separately. But if I look at an eyeshadow palette or a pressed pigment palette, I just want eyeshadows and pressed pigments in there, you know? Does that make any sense? I mean, it's not like a big deal to me, but like, kind of is. I'm a picky person, okay? They do have some other products in this collection as well. They have a Fourth Ray Beauty Acai Face Milk, a Soul Body Mini Lilac Glow Oil, a Tinted Lip Duo, a Blush Sticks Duo, and some... I don't even know what this stuff is. Colourpop just launches like so much stuff all the time. But yeah, that looks like a mascara. Okay, see, here's the thing. Colourpop is literally like, it's a brand that launches something all the time, and that's great for them. It works for them. It works for their wallet. Does it work for me and my sanity? Sanity? No. So yeah, I mean, if it's not too like interesting to me, I'm just not interested. Obviously, that makes no sense. But yeah, they also have some liners in here as well. In my opinion, Colourpop has like a so-so liner formula. It's not bad, but then again, it's not like amazing either. I mean, I should do like a liner video. That would be fun. There's going to be a new collaboration with Maui Beauty and RuPaul. RuPaul, iconic. But this is going to be a collaboration between the two entities, and they are coming out with this collection right here. This is going to include an eyeshadow palette for $40 with 18 shades, a sponge, a mascara duo, a highlighter and rouge duo, an eyeliner trio, lipstick trio, liquid lipstick and lip topper. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so here's my thing. Whenever I see big collections like this, my gaze immediately goes to the eyeshadow palettes. I literally cannot help myself. I'm just like a kid in the candy store. But I will say that I kind of wish that they had maybe like included a few different shade ranges of like the face duo instead of just like one option. I will say that. And I also will say that I'm mildly interested in the lipsticks. I don't think I'll be getting anything from this collection because of obvious reasons. I am on my no buy right now. See, the thing is, whenever I look at these videos, whenever I look at these new makeup releases, the only things I want to get are the things that are like actually making me excited, the things that I absolutely really find myself drawn to. And if a product in question doesn't have those kind of qualities for me, I don't want it. It's that simple. And yes, I'm very happy for RuPaul that she's collaborating with Maui Beauty. Maui Beauty, by the way, love their highlighter. But am I super interested in this collection? Not really. And it's nothing personal to Maui Beauty or RuPaul. I'm not like super interested in this. Moving on though, Wet n Wild Beauty is launching an eyeshadow palette. Oh gosh, okay. This is gonna be a limited edition palette. I don't know if you guys have like heard about this. I haven't really looked into it much myself. I've just seen it suggested on YouTube a lot. Apparently, there's like this huge controversy about Wet n Wild copying or maybe not copying the James Charles Morphe Pressed Pigments palette that came out earlier. I don't care. I really don't. I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is like a nice looking palette, but I literally have like the same palette in my collection, so I don't need this. But this is $20. So not a bad price. My camera keeps focusing wrong. Not a bad price. It's a fair price, I guess. I will say that if we're comparing it to the James Charles Morphe palette, I like the packaging on this palette better. Just saying. I feel like it's a little bit more inspiring than the James Charles Morphe one. Just saying. Moving on though, let's talk about a little bit of a sneak peek from NARS. They are launching their Holidays 2019 collection, and this is inspired by New York City's Studio 54 nightclub. I really like the packaging for this collection, by the way. It's so cool, so very bright, colorful. And I will say that like I usually am not drawn to NARS's stuff, but I'm kind of like drawn to this collection, at least when it comes to the lip stuff. We're not really seeing like a full view of this collection. This is just a sneak peek. They just showed us like the lip stuff, and I'm like really drawn to like those like really brightly colored, brightly packaged lipsticks. Those look super cool. I don't really think I'll get this collection though, because while I do think it's really cool and I'm drawn to it, I'm not like obsessed by it, if you know what I mean. Kat Von D is launching a Lola Por Vida palette, and this will include 18 shades in various finishes, including matte, shimmery, and metallic, and the entire palette is going to be priced at $49.50. On this channel, we have certain opinions about Kat Von D. However, in these videos, I still like to look at her makeup as objectively as possible. And I will say that if you're interested in neutrals, this looks like an interesting neutral palette, because you know how they have boring neutral palettes and they have interesting neutral palettes? I feel like this is like a slightly interesting neutral palette. You have different finishes, different undertones, you have a touch of purple in there, you have a lot of variety, and I really do think that if you're willing to drop $50 on this kind of palette, it would be good. I don't really know anything about the formula though, so there's that. But this is a decent palette. Do I want it? No, because it's not colorful. But if I was like a neutral lover, would I want it? Maybe, but right now I really don't. Okay, so Fenty Beauty is showing us some stuff that they're launching for Holidays 2019. They have a Diamond Balm number 2 all over diamond veil. And this is highlight in the shade Hollow at Me. This is supposed to have a holographic pink sparkle, and this is a highlighter for the face and body, and it's supposed to come in sheer prismatic packaging for $38. Kind of pricey, but okay. And also they have a Liquid Diamond Balm roll-on liquid highlighter. And this is going to be for $28. So that's like the weird bottle that you see on the screen. That's that highlighter. And then they also have a Baby Buki brush, a mini version of the face and body Kabuki brush. Not interested in any of this. And I like Fenty as a brand. I just don't like this launch. Weirdly enough, like this is one of the most exciting things that I have to share with you in this entire video. This is a sneak peek from Milani. Now, Milani is is a drugstore brand, and I have really been trying to get back into my favorite drugstore brands that I used to really love a lot, and I have really been loving Milani specifically for their face products. They have some really great face products, and yeah, like I'm getting back into the brand, guys. But they are coming out with these ludicrous glosses. Now, we don't really have a full view of the shades so far. We do know that they will have 12 shades and they're going to be $8.99 a piece. I'm kind of excited about this one right here that they're sneak peeking. It's like this hot pink color, and last year, the Anya last year would not have been interested in this at all, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I kind of like a bright hot pink lip these days, and I don't really own like a pink gloss, like a really bright vivid pink gloss, and this looks so much fun. So I'm kind of interested in this. I might actually get this when it launches. We'll see, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it looks so fun. This will be launching in November, so hopefully we'll get like a full view of all the shades and what this gloss collection will look like closer to that date. But so far, I'm kind of into it. I'm just not interested in any of these things except for the gloss from Milani, but that's like one thing. But it's just like overall, I'm just bored, guys. I'm really bored. And I'm just not into it. I'm really not. And I guess that's a good thing because it makes me like it prevents me from like feeling too like pressured to go and get new makeup items, you know what I mean? But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thank you so very much for staying with me until the end. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.